Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're taking a closer look at and installing the Rough Country Hard Trifold tonneau cover available for the 2015 and newer F150 with the 5.5 or 6.5 foot bed lengths. You should be checking this out for your own and newest gen F150 if you're looking to protect your cargo inside your bed with one of the more premium hard top tonneau covers without going to a full shell. This one here is using all premium quality materials, and it's got a very easy to use quick latch release system. What that basically means is you don't have to do anything crazy to get this thing open. There's a simple latch on the driver and the passenger side, folds back 3 separate times all the way back, and straps down to secure it in place. That means you can also drive with this thing open. Some of the more budget-friendly options in the 150 to 200 range might not strap back, allowing you to drive your vehicle with the tonneau cover open. So that's a big plus here. The biggest, however, plus that I say is definitely the hard top material. This one's made of a full 6061 T6 billet aluminum construction, impact resistant, it's very secure, and it's very thief proof. Basically, some of the other options out there are vinyl or leather grained, which means that it's easily ripped open. It's also susceptible to damage from things like hail and snow and bigger storms like that. The hard top like this with the aluminum subframe is definitely going to be a lot more durable all year round. That's a big plus for the guys located on the East Coast here like we are near Philly. We're seeing a lot of rain, we're seeing a lot of down snowfall, we're also seeing a lot of hail and snow. That can definitely take a toll on tonneau covers, so having that hard top, which does take a little bit more money, can be a little bit more durable and secure. This one, again, uses aluminum subframes. That means it holds a lot more weight. With those quick latch systems, you can expect those to be made of about ABS plastic, which is, again, very durable, but underneath you don't really need that aluminum for the latches. They're quickly latched onto the side bed rails. The install for this also doesn't use separate rails installed separately. Everything is pre-installed to the frame of the tonneau cover. That makes for a very easy install and uninstall, which is why I've given it 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. It comes in right around $600, which again is a little bit more on the premium side, but it's a get what you pay for kind of deal here. Trifold covers are definitely for the guys out there who are straying away from the more traditional roll-up style, looking for something that is a bit more premium. Now I know I've used that word a couple of times now, but it's something to really keep in mind with a number of different categories. In the fold section, trifolds and quadfolds are typically more premium. They do offer a little bit more protection, and they offer access to your bed in sections. Roll-up covers are typically those vinyl covers that are either completely closed or completely open. The good thing about this is if you're hauling larger furniture, maybe a couch, dresser, or if you're trying to put in a bicycle, you can fold it back into one section, have a lot of your cargo covered while still leaving a portion open for the taller cargo. I hope that makes sense. It's also going to have very, very high quality weather stripping around all of the edges here to make sure it's got a leak-free finish in all weather conditions. That's one of the most crucial parts. You want to pick up a tonneau cover that's got really good quality weather stripping to make sure it won't corrode over time, leaving you susceptible to those leaks getting into your cargo. With all that in mind, guys, I want to show you guys how this gets installed. Again, about 30 minutes from start to finish. Let's get started. Tools required for the install include an impact gun or a ratchet and a 12mm deep socket. Now the first step of the install here is to grab your tonneau cover right out of the box, and just as it is, really you don't even have to unsnap it just yet. Right out of the box, as it's folded up, we're gonna lay it right across our bed. Now you wanna make sure that you're taking note of which orientation you need it to be. So we have our straps up here that keep it closed. Those are gonna be facing the front of the truck. So what we're gonna do is basically lift this up, set it down on our truck bed, and line up the weather stripping on the bottom edge here, the front edge there, to the back bulkhead. Now you want to get it so it's even on both sides and set it where you want it to be when you unroll it, or when you unfold it rather. So we're going to check this side, check over here, just push it over just a little bit to even things out. Perfect. From here, we're going to unsnap and start unfolding. Now you want to make sure you're keeping it in the same spot, so don't move it. Don't shuffle it side to side. Try to keep it from moving around. Basically what we're doing right now is seeing where we want it to sit before we clamp it down. So this is about right. This would sit right on the top of our tailgate. Just make sure it's even, which it is. We like this position. If you need to adjust, now is the time to do so. We like this, so we're gonna fold it back up again. Do not move it. You want to keep it in the same spot. Keep it just like this. Now we can head underneath and clamp it down. Again, make sure it stays where it is. All right, now at this point, we want to use this clamp that's in this track pre-built into the tonneau cover to clamp it down to our side bed rail. Now we're gonna have to pop it out, bring it straight down, and let it move across the track. This is your clamp here, this aluminum plate. That's gonna clamp to the side of the bed. We have this twist knob here, that's gonna help clamp it down. So really what you're gonna do is hold the clamp in place while you screw this in. Let me get it nice and tight. That looks pretty good. You don't want to over tighten it because it's going to start bending the end of this bed rail. Once you have this tight, repeat for the other side. What you'll notice is there's a 10mm nut and a flat washer over the threading of the stud. This you can use to tighten all the way back down to this knob here to really keep it secure. You don't want to do that just yet. You want to tighten both sides down and then tackle that. Now once you tighten down both sides with the twist knob, you're actually going to grab your 12mm deep socket. I believe I said 10mm, but this is actually a 12mm. You can tighten this down. That's going to keep the twist knob from loosening up. Now we can keep folding it back. At this point, we can unfold our tonneau cover all the way back to the tailgate, clamp it down, and we'll be good to go. So what we're going to do is fold this back. And then on this, you'll notice on each side, there's a clamp, a little different than the first one. From here, you're just gonna pull them out, and they slide along the track, so you can slide it if you need to. Pull them out, and they have threaded studs on them, so you can tighten and loosen them, and I'll show you that in a second. Bring that all the way down, and you're gonna hop out of your bed. Now in here, this is where you're gonna be doing the clamping. That's what's gonna keep this shut. These little clamps, they'll slide along the track and they're gonna clamp to the side here. So rotate them in. So once you have this unlatched, you can slide it along your track, slide it over to your bed rail and clamp it down nice and tight. Just lift up on the tonneau cover, give it a test. If it's nice and tight, you're good to go. If it's too loose, you can just twist it and it loosens or tightens. So we've got it at a pretty good spot right now. So I'm just gonna clamp that down, repeat for the other side, and we'll be able to shut our tailgate. All right, both sides are clamped down. That's nice and tight. Pick up your tailgate, shut it, and you're good to go. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap up my review and install for the Rough Country Hard Trifold Tonneau Cover for the 15 and newer F-150 with either 5.5 or 6.5 foot beds. It's available right here at AmericanTrucks.com.